How's it going, YouTube? My name is Richard Radaway, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is kind of like a life story, almost. I like to, sometimes get personal with you guys and tell you guys stories of what's happening in my life and all that good stuff. So, anyway, today what I'm going to be talking about is my first time driving, because if you guys didn't know I am 16, I might not sound it, but I am, so just to get that clear and get that off my chest right away, I'm 16. So, recently I actually just got my permit. I actually got it on New Year's Eve with John, or the Sneaker Gamer, if you guys may have known him or not. He's probably like my best friend on YouTube, and he's a good friend out of YouTube and everything. But yeah, so we planned on, getting our permit really soon, because if you guys don't know, you have to take, well, I live in New York State, and we have to take a test, and it's like a 20-question test, and once we get that over with, and once we get past it, then we can get our permit, and we can drive like 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. with a person who has their license and is 21 and older in the car with us. And we were, like before, on the break, like right when like Christmas break was about to start, we were starting to take a lot of tests, and we were kind of like practicing and prepping ourselves for the permit test, because it is kind of hard. Like, I don't know, a lot of people say, oh, you don't need to study, but honestly, you truly need to study for it, just because if you get you actually get like 3 signs on the test, and if you get 2 of them wrong, it's an automatic fail. So that's why you have to really know like the signs. Like, obviously, some are really easy, like stop and do not enter and not make a U-turn and not make a left turn, but a lot of them can be a little bit confusing at times, so I had to study those. And a lot of it was like blood alcohol content, like BAC, which was very confusing to me because I honestly did not know that, so I had to take it. And we actually went the same exact day. I actually went. He was like, oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow too. He's like, I'm gonna go around 10 o'clock. And I wasn't really too sure what time I was going. I know I was gonna go like a little bit earlier. That's what my mom said. So we actually woke up because the place opened up at like 8 or something. So we went really early. I think we went at like 9. I got in. Well, got the ticket. I was waiting for the people to call me up for my number. And I got the number and everything, and I had to fill out paperwork, and I took the test, and I actually passed, which is awesome. The person called me up and said, congratulations, you passed, and I got my, like, permit. I don't have the physical card yet, but I have, like, paperwork that says I actually have my permit. Then I actually saw John there, which was pretty cool, and he passed on the same day, too, so we actually passed on the same day, which was New Year's Eve, just before the New Year, which was awesome. And then I actually went driving, which is awesome, because I think I went driving that day with my mom, and it was kind of, freaky at the same time, just because I honestly did not know anything. This was my first time going into a car, which was, exciting at the same time, and like, it's kind of scary. So I actually didn't know that the car moves by itself, like without your foot on the brake. That's one thing I didn't know, and I actually figured that out, driving, that like the car will move without your foot on the brake. I didn't know that, but it was going. I was like, oh crap. And honestly, it's funny, because I was talking to my brother, and I was like, he's like, you're never gonna get that feeling again, like just driving and getting in a car for the first time, and just actually steering the wheel. And it's really true, like the feeling of just going behind the steering wheel and just driving was pretty cool. So I started out driving in parking lots. That's what I did, and I recently just went around the block with my dad. Like, I don't know, we're taking like baby steps, I guess, because driving can be confusing, and a lot of people mistake of like, if they see a stop sign, a lot of people like think that they're gonna press on the brake, but they press on the gas and they just go through the stop sign. So it can get a little confusing at times, but honestly, I wasn't that bad. My mom said I wasn't that bad. My brothers didn't. I went with my brothers and my dad. They both said I didn't do bad at all. So that is kind of relieving to hear, because I didn't want to be a bad driver. Being, scared of the road is kind of a problem, just because you need transportation in your life. So I was trying not to be scared. I was trying to be a little bit confident. And I actually, so I said before, I went in parking lots. I was just going around the parking lot, just kind of getting the feel of being in like the driving seat, and just putting my foot on the brake and easing into it, and then easing into the gas a little bit. And then recently, I just went with my dad around the block, so we just like took a spin around the block, and it was pretty cool. I had to, this was the first time getting like in contact with other cars on the same road as me. And what I did, if a car was behind me, I kind of was going like a little slower than like the other cars usually do. And so my dad just said, pull over to the side of the road, which I did, and I just let them pass. But it was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I love the feeling of driving. I don't know. I'll definitely get my license when I turn 17 next year, or yeah, this year. I don't know. I have to go through driver's ed, so I think I'm gonna get it like either when I turn 17 this year, or like next year, like early next year, something like that. So I have to go through driver's ed, which is going to be a pain in the ass because there's a lot of classes and they have to take your road test and everything. It's a long process, but you know, I'm actually really excited because driving was awesome the first time and I actually loved it, and it was cool. So I'll, you know, start going on highways and everything, but you know, just I kind of wanted to make this commentary just to tell you guys kind of like how I think driving was. And guys, if I have like a tip for you, do not be, you know, do not be scared to drive. You have to stay confident, because if you are scared, then you're just gonna be like, you know, freaking nervous and your hands are gonna be shaking on the steering wheel, and you don't want that because that leads to an accident. So kind of just be confident and everything. But honestly, I'm not that bad of a driver, which is pretty cool, I guess, and I'll definitely be driving more in the future. I think I'm gonna be taking driver's ed really soon, which is awesome. I think in the spring, so I'll let you guys know if you guys want an update on that. But yeah, this is the commentary for today. I just decided to, you know, lay back and make a pretty cool commentary, I guess, about driving. So anyway, leave in the comment section if you guys have ever driven a car or anything, what you guys think, if you guys think it's hard, or you know, you're nervous or whatever. Just leave that in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on this video, and I'm Raid Away, and I'm signing out, guys. Later. Peace.